Here comes a new challenger!
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. This video will be a follow-up to yesterday's video, being the Fighter Pass 2 predictions post Steve. I'll leave a link up top. With that all being said, before this video actually starts, I'm almost at 200 subs, and it would really mean a lot to me if you would, the funny subscribe thing, right? Everyone says it. I'm saying it because, it's a milestone that I want to reach, and hey, if you can help me out reach that milestone, that'd be great. I mean, when it comes to my Smash speculation videos, they're usually my best videos, so I would like people to share those out more, as I really do work hard on those, and so I would really appreciate it if you just share the video or share the previous video, because that one I really worked hard on. So yeah, no, I really appreciate it. With that all being said, thank you very much for listening in, for tuning in. So let's get started on this topic, being Fighter Pass 3. Now, unfortunately for you, this video is kind of clickbait, because we're not really going to be talking about Fighter Pass 3, but we are. So let me explain myself. Currently, we are at Steve, right? Steve being the second fighter of the Fighters Pass. The first being Min Min, of course. That means we have 4 more fighters. And I've seen a lot of people already talk about the possibility of a Fighter Pass 3, or people wanting a Fighter Pass 3. Now, let me be clear, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting a third DLC pass. I mean, I would love it. I would love to have more characters after all. However, I do think it is kind of foolish for people to start being like, well, here's my 4 characters, okay? These are the 4 characters I believe are going to happen. And then there's going to be another pass, and then these characters are also going to join. It's going to be epic! And I'm just like, no, let's not get into that. Fighter Pass 3, it kind of seems like it's not going to happen, but I would love it to happen, But it's not something we should really talk the possibility of until maybe the 4th or 5th character. After all, when it came to Fighter Pass 1, we only knew of a Fighter Pass 2 or potentially more DLC characters when Terry was announced, and he was the 4th DLC character, right? I mean, he wasn't released at the time, but he was our 4th character. But by that time, the pass was already done, or at least near completion, rather. And so, to have Fighter Pass 2 not even halfway done, and people are already speculating about Fighter Pass 3, it kind of seems, I don't know what the right word is. I mean, I guess I'd say foolish, because it is, it's a foolish mindset to have, especially when we're not even that close. Now, with that all being said, if a Fighter Pass 3 were to happen, what would you guys want out of it? Now, I'm not saying characters, I'm just saying, how would you like the characters to be chosen? Because for me, firstly, if they were to do a Fighter Pass 3, I would love them to do a redux of the Smash ballot, where we have characters 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then those final 4 are the characters that were most voted on to get into the game. I think that would be an amazing way of handling, the end of Ultimate, because at the end of Ultimate is the people's choice, because the fighter ballot, let's face it, the issue with the fighter ballot was that during Smash 4, we had this notion that characters like assist trophies, or characters that were trophies, or whatever the case may be, or characters that appear on stages, didn't have as much of a chance, and thus they didn't get that chance. I feel now that what they should do is that they should do a Fighters Pass, say no, the only rule, nothing like Goku or Iron Man or nothing like that, just straight up video game characters. If they were to establish those rules and allow us, the players or the people or the audience, to vote right for our final top 4 characters that we would want, and it doesn't matter if they were Mii costumes, or it didn't matter if they were assist trophies or elements in a stage. As long as they are highly requested, they will get in under reasonable circumstances, right? Because, like, say for instance, if a character is just too expensive or too hard to get, then obviously they would move on to the next character. But I would like to, if there were to be a Fighter Pass 3, that's how I would like it to be handled. But I'm not going to be speculating characters, because I think that's stupid. You don't speculate characters. I'm just saying that if a Fighter Pass 3 were to happen, that's what I want. But when it comes to characters, that's just like, come on. We're not even done with Fighter Pass 2, and you're already talking about the potential of having 4 more characters, a total of 8. And don't get me wrong, I know that in Ultimate, there's these things where in the slots or in the roster, there was 16 character SKUs, and each one was being filled in by each of the DLC characters, from Plant to currently Steve. And, you know, that means that by the end of this pass, there would be 4 more, so people are speculating that we'd have 4 more characters, and that they'd have a 3rd pass, because people were thinking, well, if they make Fighter Pass 2 another 5 characters, then you end off the final pass with a final 5 characters. Now, in my opinion, do I want Ultimate to end? No, I don't. I'd rather not have it end. I think Ultimate should continue going because it's such a massive game, and it's just going to be hard to top this game from here on. Even if you do manage to bring back everyone, that surprise factor is basically gone. I would like it for there to be like some sort of new director or new person taking on the helm, and, you know, Ultimate at that point, you know, they'll do like DLC sparingly, not as much, or at least they'll watch out for game balance and stuff like that, because Smash has historically just been a 1 per console type game, right? There was only 1 Smash in 64, one Smash Brothers in Melee, 1 Smash Brothers and Brawl for the Wii, you know, Wii U, 3DS, etc., etc. So obviously, there's not going to be a Smash Ultimate 2 during the Switch's lifespan, and since Ultimate came out so early onto the Switch, it makes me think that we should continue on from here, because having more characters, having characters that people love, more fan favorites, being able to celebrate more games either through spirits or events or whatever, being able to do stuff like that, I feel really helps this game grow and shine. For me, I hope that that's what they do. It probably won't be what they'll do. They'll probably end it with Fighter Pass 2, if not maybe a Fighter Pass 3. You know, if Fighter Pass 2 does well, which of course it's going to do well. But like when it comes to Ultimate's roster, I do hope it keeps going. I do hope it keeps going. I wouldn't want it to end here. Personally, I don't think any of us would want it to end now, because, you know, like I said, how are we going to top this? How are we going to top this? Unless you have suggestions down below in the comments, let me know. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me, or do you not? Do you think that we could get a Fighter Pass 3? Don't name any characters, I'm sorry, I'm not about that. But do you think we could get more DLC? Do you think there is a possibility for Nintendo to tell Sakurai, hey, we want more characters? Do you think that is a actual possibility? Or do you think that Ultimate is ending with this Fighter Pass 2, you know, and that's it? Let me know in the comments below. It'd be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please have a great rest of your day. Please take care of yourself. And as always, have a great rest of your day. Peace. You can be counted.